Hey, Chatty Patties, we are live behind the headlines. How are y'all doing? Now, it has been a minute since we have gone live, but I am back and in the flesh. I can't remember the last time that I met with y'all, but I think one of the last live videos we did actually cover Wendy Williams. And today, y'all, we have another good one, but of course. And we will be talking about Miss Draya Michele because everybody talking about her. Because of course we all know that Drea just announced her pregnancy yesterday, I believe. And her pregnancy is with an NBA player by the name of Jalen Green. Now, Drea is 39 years young. Uh-oh, baby, because these people are saying her ass too old for him. And he is 22 years old. But the caveat to this story and what's making everybody upset is, baby, Drea's oldest son is this man's age. Yes, she have a 22-year-old son who I'm assuming is still in college. So not only is she starting over, which is not the bad or worst part, but again, it's the fact that they're so many years apart in age, and she has a son this guy's age. Now we're gonna jump straight into it because it's already late, and I'm gonna try to get off here before 12 o'clock, so I can get my little credit from YouTube for dropping the video on today. Okay, so if you come into the headlines before we actually get started, make sure that you like this video and share with everyone that you know. Also, subscribe to the channel so that you could become an official Chatty Patty lover. And I promise you will love it here, like McDonald's, because we always say, I'm loving it. Okay. And also, turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop our next video or go live, because we do try to go live daily. Okay. So, y'all, just in case you don't know, Drea Michelle is a former reality show, and she kind of got her official start on Basketball Wives because she was dating a basketball star at the time. And lately, she's been in the spotlight because she's been dating Jalen Green. Now, Jalen, he plays for the Houston Rockets, and he was, I think, like overall second draft pick whenever he was drafted a few years ago. And like I said, Houston is where he landed, and he got a pretty big chunk of change when he was drafted. Now, don't worry to know how much he got. You ain't got to look it up because I already looked it out for you. Just be patient and wait until we get there. Okay, so they have been dating ever since about August of 2023. Okay, and remember, the thing that have everybody in uproar is because of the age difference. And not only was she dating him when he was young, but now she's pregnant. And like I told you the other day, which was yesterday, that's when she announced her pregnancy to him, and she announced that they're having a little girl. And I guess in honor of International Women's Day, that's when she officially announced it. I'm gonna put it on the screen so that you can read it. But lo and behold, she said that basically, she felt like her purpose is to be a mom, and she seems super excited to be a girl mom, right? Because she do have two kids already. We're gonna go over all that for you too. Okay. Just hold your horses. No, just playing. Just hold your horses, but we're gonna get to that. Okay. So she pregnant with a little girl. She says that she's 28 weeks, which is equivalent to 7 months, and she is due sometime in May. All right. Now this will be her first little girl because she currently has two sons. Now her first son, which is the one that is on the left, that's her oldest. That's the one who is 22 years old, and he just graduated from college. I mean high school a few years ago. I saw online he go to like if he's still at like Georgia State or whatever. Now the internet had posted him a few months ago actually because I mean, he belongs to the rainbow community, which that's your thing, no judgment. But they posted him because because he was like posted up with all these dudes or whatever, and they was basically saying, "Hey, this her son. Welcome him to the community." And he is 22 years of age. Now his dad is just a regular Joe Smo, right? He not famous. She conceived him at a pretty young age or whatever. So it was probably somebody that she like went to school with or something. Now her other son, his name is like Drew or whatever, and he is actually conceived by he's actually conceived by an NFL player who is her ex fiance. I forgot his name. I'm gonna pull up his name, but don't worry because we're gonna get into him as well, and we're gonna get into his coinage as well to know his um what his checks was looking like when he was bringing them to the table. So that's that on that. But the little boy, he was born in like I think 2015. So he basically like 8 years old. So again, he belongs to an NFL player who is a former NFL player, and now he is a commentator. Okay, so um again, if you look at the screen, here you see her baby, here you see her man, here you see her man, here you see her baby. And like I told you, they was both born in the same year, making them both the age of 20 dose. And people, want people to have the same energy for Drea as they do for the R. Kellys and as they do for, all these other men who are older that's grooming younger women, so that they can live out these fantasies or whatever they doing. I don't know what they doing, but the whole overall point is they want that same type of energy given to her as you would a man, because if this was a 39-year-old man getting a 22-year-old woman pregnant, then it would be an issue. And I might have misspoken when I said R. Kelly, because we know with him, it's not only the young girls, it's the actual things that's going on with them. But I should have said Marcus Houston. That was the big old comparison, like a Marcus Houston and a Drea. Like just because she a woman, that does not mean that she should get a pass for dating this younger man and potentially grooming him. And the reason why I believe some people are saying that is potential grooming is because she did do an interview with the Shade Room maybe like 6 or 7 months ago, and they asked her about having more kids, and this is what she actually said. Now listen to the response, because her response, she's going to tell you that she's non-traditional, but in addition to being non-traditional, she just kind of like makes it seem like it's just a thing to do. Like if you find somebody, or if I find somebody who I want to have a baby with, we just gonna say let's make it happen, and that's it. So the idea of it could be that she planned this very strategically to not only date this younger guy, but to have a baby for him, because I mean he does have some coinage. So listen to this.
More kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So like the person
I
you're
don't know.
dating, you see like a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel like I want more kids, and I
Yeah.
feel like at this point in my life, right,
Yeah.
the relationship is amazing to have, right? But that's not what I'm basing having a kid on, because
Right.
I'm very non-traditional. I feel like you can co-parent without being in a relationship. Maybe just two people say, "Hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid, and like let's just see."
Really? So you
Yeah,
would
I'm
do
very
that?
like free spirit. I'm very open. Just,
So that was her answer to the question. Basically, like she pretty much open. If she finds somebody who she want to have a baby with, then that's what she about. She don't really care about the relationship aspect or creating a family, which would be the more traditional thing to say. But again, she did preference that she was not traditional, so that is the route. So her history just in general is dating, higher value or higher earners, just in general. So the fact that she would say that, she just kind of want to have a baby with somebody, could be a little bit alarming. And again, like I say, strategic seeming to some people, which is why people are looking at her to maybe could be a groomer. Because if you are at the age of basically damn near 40 and you dating a 22-year-old, there could be some psychological disadvantages or advantages to her point, or to her side or whatever. And people, think that that's pretty unfortunate, right? So remember, I was telling y'all that Drea does have another son who is 8 years old. His name is, I guess, Drew, JRU, if you want to look it up. And this is his dad, Orlando Scandrick. Now they used to be engaged, and he was a NFL player, but now he is a a sports commentator. But when he was playing in the NFL, this was his earnings. So if you look at the screen, his highest cash payout was $7.1 million, and that was in 2012. And one of his largest cap years was 2017. So not that long ago, when she was pregnant, or when they had a baby together. So again, that could be like a pattern or a thing where they're saying, hey, Drea, she only wants to date the people that got the money, that got the moolah, that got the cash, that could give her a cash cow. Because I mean, she is an influencer, but when you're dating athletes, of course, they got bank. And so that little money that you're making as an influencer, it just can't compare. Now, here is Jalen Green salary. Now his annual salary is $10.2 million. Okay. And his contract that he signed at the time was worth a guaranteed $40 million. So can you see the difference? I mean, yeah, she had one baby daddy that was making some millions, but she upgraded and got the second baby daddy with some extra zeros behind his name. So that sounds like a pretty easy a pretty easy explanation as to what she's doing is what people are saying. And the fact that he probably have a lot of naivety because he has not experienced life, because of course he's too young. Although he lives a pretty fast life being a person who is in the NBA, he still have a lot more life to live, and he's basically being tied down to this lady who is much older than him with a child his age. Now, just a little background on Jalen Green. This is his mom, and his mom is Filipino. Because I pointed that out, or I said that because people are saying, like, um, his mom is probably pretty upset, which I know as a mom of boys, I definitely would be, because I would look at her probably as an opportunist. Not saying that, she don't have anything, but her track record is not that great. And being that it's not that great, and it seems like she tries to date people who have high earning salaries that's in the industry. I would assume, if I was his mom, that she was trying to be on a come up. Because again, the child support, unless something drastically happens to him, the child support is going to be guaranteed. So just like he got them guaranteed checks, she's gonna have them guaranteed checks in the bank on a monthly basis. Now, the reason why I brought his mom up is because she is Filipino. Now, we don't, and I'm gonna say me, unless y'all know Chatty Patties, and y'all could drop it in the comments, let me know. Um, oh, here goes somebody who just left a comment. Dolores Stewart. Dolores Stewart said, "Much love to Drea." Yeah, I mean, because some people are again half and half with the way that they feel about it. And we are going to get into that in a minute because we are going to go over some people comments. Some people feel like they are two consenting adults, therefore nobody should have anything to say. While on the other hand, people are outraged again because of this age difference. But much love to you, Dolores Stewart girl. All right, so his mom is of Filipino descent, and I say that to say I don't really know much about their culture, so I don't know if they take issue to the fact that he would be dating somebody that is that young in age, or some people when they you are guessing you know nothing. Okay, Dolores. Well, let me know because that's why I said if you're gonna chat in the comments, chat and give me some answers. Okay, thank ya. So I don't know if they really take issue to things like that because again, some things are very cultural to where she may not take an issue with the age difference for her child. She may take more issue of ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Versus that. So culturally, I don't really know if that would be a big thing as it would be in other communities. So Dolores may know. If you do, let us know in the comments because you might know more than me. I hope you do to give us some answers. And also, just just like lanyard information. He was adopted by his stepdad, so that is his stepdad who used to play basketball as well, and he played basketball in high school with a famous person. So I just thought that was interesting, and again, I just put that on there just to say, a lot of people are outraged saying that if it was my son, I would feel again the same way, but culturally, I'm not sure if that's the thing. Some people are really just happy to start to be able to see the next generation. And I think that it becomes different for people who have kids who are high earners. For some people, yeah, they do really care, but when you have kids that's making millions and millions of dollars, some parents do try to tread lightly because they don't really they want to be able to not, I don't want to say get cut off, but they don't want to be able to get distance from their children because of the position that they are now in. And at some point relationships um become more, what would I say, like they become more important whenever they step into different arenas. So again, his mom does not have a social media because y'all know I was looking. She don't have a social media, so there is no statements that has been put out from her. But I would definitely love to know, and I'm definitely gonna continue to be looking. Now, another reason why y'all people are outraged is because Jalen ex girlfriend, who name is Brila, she used to be babysat, they say, by Draya, right? And not only was she babysitting the girl was working for Draya, right? So she was a model. And so basically she had a close relationship with his ex-girlfriend, which makes people even more furious about the situation because it's just basically adding fuel to the fire to say, I mean, I'm not gonna say, some people saying like girl code. I can't say girl code because I don't know the extent of their friendship. However, I mean that is weird because you do know, not only do you know the person that he was dating, you seem to have had a close relationship with the girl because I mean you was paying her to be a model, and if you look at the comments that was attached to these pictures, then you can tell that they had some level of friendship. And of course, probably at the time, she knew them to be a couple on a personal level. So it's so many different caveats to this story that really kind of upset people. Now, here are some of the comments that people were saying. I must say I pulled this off of the shade room. Now I do block people name just so that it's a little bit harder to find, but this is some of the comments that people are saying in regards to this pregnancy announcement. So some people basically again want to know, why is she this old dating somebody that young? while some people, on the other hand, feel like they are two consenting adults. Therefore, nobody should have anything to say, although it can seem predatorial. It is totally legal. But the thing that people do have to understand, just because some things are legal, that does not make it morally correct. Now, I told y'all we are talking about the coins, the dollar bills, the moolah baby. So they are in the state of Texas because, like I told y'all, he played for the Texas Rockets, and as y'all saw, his salary is $10 million. Now, $10.2 million to be exact, but I was just playing with numbers. And so we're gonna basically break down what she probably gonna be seeing on a monthly basis, which to her make it all the while to baby take these comments that people are throwing to her because again, she is a person in the media, so she is used to a lot of the scrutiny and um a lot of negativity that comes her way as being a person on the internet, given her past, being that she's dated multiple people in the industry as well as in the professional sports. So I just did some calculations because in the state of Texas, baby, as a person who is on child support, you give up 20% of your income. So that's what we base the calculations on. Okay. So if he is a $10 million earner, because that is his salary every year. Now again, 10.2, but I just kept the numbers very simple so that we can kind of just get an estimation of what she probably gonna be getting in that account. All right. So we took out 4% just for his fees that he probably giving to his agent, right? Now we know that that's probably a lump sum, but listen, this is entertainment purposes. We are trying to entertain as well as inform, so therefore our calculations are based upon guesstimation and estimation of me, Chatty Patty. So, um, $10 million, and if he give out 4%, for any type of fees, that's going to leave him with $9.6 million. All right. Then with the 9.6, we took out 40% because we're gonna say he got a lot of different expenses that could be in the league or that could be associated with things going on to operate his business because of course because he is an athlete, um the smart thing to do is to create businesses surrounding your your NIL and all the money that you're making, because again, you are not a businessman, but you are a business man. Okay, y'all know that's Jay Z philosophy, and we repeat it a lot because that again, they're the brand. So we took out 40% to go towards a lot of his expenses and keeping up his business, right? So that's coming out. We did not take out for taxes because it don't matter when it comes to child support. They ain't counting no taxes. So that will leave him with 1.15, well, $1.1 million, which equals $1,152 left. Now, this child support is going to be based off of disposable income. How do I know that? Thank you for asking. Because your boy Ime Adoka, when he was doing his child support with me alone, his payments are a whopping $32 million a month. Yes, $32 million a month. And he also is in the state of Texas, the Lone Star State, baby. So he has to pay her $32 million a month. And his annual income is $6.75 million, not to include any type of like bonuses and earnings, anything like that. So when I did my calculation, I said, baby, that's probably right on the money at $96,000 a month because again, his salary yearly, annually is $10 million. Plus, he get endorsements and bonuses and all that kind of thing like that on top of that. So, baby, Drea cash in. We're gonna say that girl getting her about $96,000 a month, give or take. Because they may make some negotiations. He might be paying for different type of expenses and things that they might agree upon. But based off of email Doka salary and based off of Jalen Green salary, I don't think it's too far fetched that she gonna be getting almost six figures, and that is pretty standard with these high earners. Now, again, it can change on a yearly basis because he's earning extra, or again, because if he gets traded, things like that, his salary could change. And of course, I believe that they try to make those figures adjusted and negotiable. So again, give or take. That's what they're making. But we definitely love to hear y'all thoughts. Let us know if you what side are you on? Are you on the side to agree that they're basically two consenting adults who basically have to answer to nobody because they grown and therefore at the end of the day, who cares? Because they are consenting adults and it is totally legal for them to have a baby, live together, get married if they choose to, etc., etc. Or are you more on the side of, yeah, it's legal, but it ain't right because we know that psychologically there's probably something going on that would make a person who is damn near 40 years old be attracted to somebody who is damn near half their age and have a child that is that person's age. But again, y'all, we know men do it all the time, but nowadays, we giving equal opportunities, we sharing the equal love. People want her to feel just as much backlash and negative attention as they did with somebody like a Marcus Houston, who again is 20 years his wife senior. So it's interesting to get all perspectives. I would definitely like to know your perspective. Of course, leave it down in the comments. And also let me know what y'all think about those child support figures that I came up with. Do y'all think that that's a stretch or based off of the amount of money that he's earning yearly? Basically, it ain't nothing because again, y'all, in addition to his salary, it's more money that he's making. Now let me know too, do y'all believe that he could possibly be naive because of his age and he probably thought dating somebody like Drea is, she's experienced but she's also fun. It could be fun on the actual level or fun just on a level of where, like she said, she's not really looking for nothing too serious. She just basically, if she vibing with you and y'all both decide that y'all want a kid, hey, let's go have fun on the baby. I definitely want to know all y'all thoughts and opinions. And if you are in the chat room, make sure that you leave a comment. We call it the chat room. We know it's just a YouTube channel, but if you are here, make sure that you like the video and also hop in those comments to let me know your thoughts and opinions because baby, it's public topic, it's trending and everybody got an opinion about it. So why not us? But I know I probably did sound a little snappy on Dolores, but you know, she did kind of come off a little snappy. But my bad, girl, because I really don't care either way. I love it for other people to have opinions. So um hop in it and let me know your thoughts. If nobody have nothing else to add, that is gonna be all. I just wanted to again kind of give maybe a little background story as to what everybody is so enraged about. But also, I really did want to talk about those numbers because everybody's saying that she is a gold digger. So let's see what kind of gold she digging for. And again, I think I pretty much have an idea. And she's setting not only herself up but her kids. And again, she gonna receive way more than that because she have another baby daddy who was an NFL player and is now a sports commentator. Now he have other kids as well, so his child support probably isn't as grand because it got to be split. But again, I mean, she getting it is money that she don't have to money that she don't have to come up with by herself. And when these people are in the spotlight in the industry, when they have, a following, I mean, baby, they making the coins. So believe what you want, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. The fact of the matter is they making the money, and that's why people are digging in their pockets. Okay, now I think that's all I wanted to talk about. If there's anything else, let me know in the comments. Because at this point, y'all, I'm rambling. I haven't been on here in so long, so I feel like I gotta get real acquainted with things and how things go, and how we, started our little live conversations. But I wanted to also let y'all know, I think with the lives, what I'm gonna start doing is I want more participation and I want more guests to show up in the chat room. So I'm gonna start leaving like buzz or like headline words or something like that in my videos, so that when I go live, whoever come on to the live, if they leave the word in the comments, then they can go into a drawing or something to get some kind of monetary prize, some kind of monetary giveaway. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea as well. So that is going to be all for now, y'all. Make sure again that you like and share the video with everyone that you know. Also, subscribe to the channel so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover. Much love to you, Dolores, as well. Thank you for commenting. I'm sorry for kind of getting snappy too. It was just like I guess, an instant reaction. But y'all, like I said, I really don't care. I love for everybody to have their own opinions, and for them to, really say whatever they want to say, just kind of like discrediting and saying like you don't know nothing. The thing about these um these channels is, they're all entertainment, and we try to do things to create conversation so that we can create engagement and build audiences. So I guess just saying like, oh, you don't know nothing, it just kind of seem like it kind of is like, girl, like, go sit down, meaning like that's what you feel like when somebody tell you you don't know nothing. But I didn't really take it personal. I was just kind of also trying to build entertainment with the response. But much love to you too, Dolores. Make sure that you subscribe, because again, like I said, I'm trying to build a community, and I want to be able to give away prizes. I do try to come on live daily, at least 2 to 3 days a week. So maybe if there's ways that I can give away, do some type of giveaway every time I come live by y'all supporting and watching the videos. I can maybe leave keywords, and whenever we come on live to discuss a new topic, we could talk about that. I like your show. Thank you so much, Dolores. She said, I like your show. I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Yes, ma'am. Make sure that you get in the comments and stay in the comments, because we love it. We love chatty patties. Okay, y'all. So it don't seem like I'm continuing to rant, because that's all that I had for now. Again, I just like to kind of, tell y'all what's going on in the headlines, because people cannot follow everything. So I try to, let a little information develop in the headlines so that I can give it to you all at once and make sense of things that's kind of happening. But y'all, that's all for now. Thank you again, Dolores, for joining and coming in the chat, aka the chat room. That's gonna be all for now, y'all. And until next time, bye bye.